worn many hats, like from being a researcher, by doing a PhD, being an educator right now, and an entrepreneur. So how has each of these roles shaped your perspective on the quantum ecosystem?
It helps. I mean, quantum is an emerging field, right? And when you have a very specific education only, then that's where you contribute. You are becoming an expert, and that's very important. My perspective is different. Having done research with nanomaterials, having studied electronics, communication, computer science, doing research completely also not related to quantum direct. That gives me this look on industry, on the processes, the understanding. Like if you ever worked in a lab, and you talk with a scientist, that one thing is what you want to do, and the other thing is what actually happens in the lab. That is something that if you never worked in a research lab, might be confusing. And so that's what I bring. I did software development. I myself was not, but I was coding and I was working with software developers. That helps me to understand, for example, that process. So when I talk with the companies that do that, I get it. I understand that one is, that you can't figure it out, but then you have to debug it, you have to work it. And the other thing is the idea. And the other thing is that it is actually a product that you can sell as a software. So when you wear lots of hats, suddenly you open up a possibility to understand more interdisciplinary problems, more complex problems. And it's on this various level. It's a technical level, it's the project management level, it's a human level. You understand what type of people, how people work, because you give yourself opportunity to meet various people. So people I met when I worked in industry, when I worked in a patent office or things like that. Those are different type of individuals, different professionals. They worked on a different time scale. They have also different, I think that the word is in business often a KPIs. Whoever you are, you have a different goals you go for. It's differently you define your success. And that is very precious. And I would encourage anyone to try as many things as you can. Maybe you don't have to try for as long as I did. You definitely can be way more efficient about it. But wearing different hats helps to work with people in a future that have those hats. You get them, and it's the most important part of working. You always work with people, and knowing how to work with people to see what they drive them. It's so important in any relations, for business, for research. It helps whatever one decides on. You're always going to be surrounded with people.